What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome back to Space Sleeper Cocoon. Now, I already covered this game back in a beta impression, so for today's video, I want to focus on all of the different gameplay modes that I did not have unlocked in that video. But a quick refresher, just in case you guys have not seen this game before. So I feel like Space Sleeper Cocoon's most standout feature has got to be the waifus. If you have like an underrepresented waifu fetish, you just might find your home here in Space Sleeper Cocoon. You know what I'm talking about? Well, you gonna know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about? So we'll go through a few of the characters here. Here's my favorite, like the waifu Silver Surfer. You love it, dude. And for a game that's not from like a real high profile publisher or developer, there is clearly a lot of effort put forth in this game here. You can see live 2D art. All of the waifus have voice acting.
All of the greatest cuisine in the universe!
And pretty decent voice acting at that. And as you power up characters, they get even more looks unlocked as well. So this is quite the effort from a pretty small studio, you have got to admit. And like I said, dude, they got you covered, man. If you had been hankering for a shark waifu, come on down to Space Sleeper Cocoon, man. They got you covered. What is this? What is this pose? What is going on? Like I said, the waifus are definitely the most standout feature here in Space Sleeper Cocoon. Really well designed, great imagination, let's say that. What is this, a sniper lizard waifu? I don't even know what that is, but somebody loves it. Somebody been wanting to see it. We'll go. I feel like we might as well just go through all of them at this point. We got a little bee waifu as well. A little Sly Cooper waifu for some reason, and we're back to the beginning. And of course, we will do a summon session a little bit later in the video. Let's go ahead and jump on into combat. So it's gonna be one of those games very similar to auto chess, that all of the strategy kind of stems from how you set up your tanks to make sure they can protect your squishies in the back, how you set up your assassins, because your assassins have the ability to teleport in your enemy's back line and backstab some of their high profile units. So it all comes down to how you set up your formation, how you take advantage of the terrain, etc, etc. And if you're feeling like you ain't got time for that, there is a quick deploy feature as well. Now I will say, even with my short time with this game, there has been quite a few stages that absolutely required me to change up my formation, and quick deploy was just not good enough. So do keep that in mind if you feel like you're gonna kind of play this game completely passive, completely on auto. Unless you kind of dramatically overpower the content, which is absolutely possible, you are gonna have to kind of learn the mechanics, learn what works, what doesn't work, because it does make quite a big difference. It's a difference between getting completely wiped in seconds versus like destroying a stage. Like, it's that dramatic when it comes to some of the combat here. And just to give you guys kind of a quick example, check this out. We have like this healing node right here, which is gonna heal the health of 3 allies within a medium radius. So what I can do, right, I can kind of set up some of my tanks around it to ensure that they stay healthy. This is just kind of a random example, right? And make sure that my assassin's down here to instantly go in the back line and smack this guy up. Yep, yep. Oh, hey, you're a quick one. All right, strategy failed there, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about. The terrain plays a big part, the abilities of your units play a big part, and of course what your enemies have. There was this one stage where this little unit right here, this little mermaid unit, has the ability to basically scorpion grab one of your units to their back line, which was causing me so many problems, because I was like, dude, this guy keeps dragging my high DPS units to the enemy line and destroying them. So now I have to kind of switch it up. Maybe I put a unit that's a tank back there, maybe I try something different. So don't let the first few stages of this game kind of paint your impression on how difficult it gets, because this game absolutely requires strategy in some of the later levels. So that is going to be the campaign. So the next gameplay mode that we're going to take a look at is Neutron Star. This is going to be your tried and true labyrinth style gameplay mode with a little bit of a twisty twist. So check this out. So the objective is to traverse these nodes, go through them, and reach the end of the stage. Now, in order to go through these nodes, however, you have to use these randomized gasoline canisters, for the lack of a better word, right? And you can see this corresponds to 2 moves, this is 3 moves, and these right here are 4 moves, right? So as I take a look at the map, I'm gonna go with, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 gasolines to move my ship 2 tiles. And this is gonna be an enemy encounter. So after defeating that encounter, I can now select a disc or a relic or a blessing, whatever game you come from. I'm gonna go for reduces all support allies damage taken by 10%. So we'll go ahead and select that, and we'll keep it moving. So if we take a look here, I wanna go to, what is that? Oh, this increases all the attack of my leapers for the next 3 battles, huh? So let's go ahead and use 3 gasolinas. Now, if there is an enemy encounter in the way, you always fight the enemy. So you're not gonna be able to avoid enemies no matter what. Not that big of a deal because you do wanna kind of build up these discs to make your units as strong as possible. So do keep that in mind. So dude, we are destroying this little squad here. Easy clappage there. So now we earned a purple disc selection here. So all assassin allies deal an additional 30% additional damage to enemies whose health is lower than 30%. So basically execution, you love to see. And we got that power potion and away you go. So that's basically this game's take on a labyrinth style gameplay mode. I kind of like it. Next up we have Atomic Tower, which is going to be a tried and true endless tower mode with once again a little twisty twist, right? So right now, Tuesday, Friday, Sunday is the water space tower. So if we jump on in here, now the reason why this is a water tower is because you are required to deploy at least 2 water units on these stages here, right? So that is going to kind of push you to kind of create, you know, more diversity in your squads, make sure that you're leveling up units that you wouldn't normally level up. You know, all of these games do that, right? They don't want you to just level up one main team that can complete all the content. They definitely want you to kind of spread out your resources to kind of slow you down a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? And unlike a lot of other idle games, your offline efficiency isn't just solely tied on your campaign, it's also tied to these towers as well. So you definitely want to be climbing these towers because this is going to make your offline idle that much more efficient. So one little gameplay mode I'm not going to spend a ton of time covering in this video is the Journey Center. As far as I can tell, this is just a method of building affection with your waifus here. In the form of like little mini games and just kind of like, you know, choose your own adventure, question and answer style thing. I didn't really spend a ton of time doing this. I'm not really into this kind of stuff. But there you go. If you want to get even closer to your waifus, you try to think about what they might like, shopping, scientific research, music bar, that kind of stuff. Try to time their happiness here as best you can. And yeah, like I said, I didn't spend a ton of time doing this. I'm not really into any affection systems in any game, but there you go. This is available. So the next gameplay mode is going to be Iridescent Array. This is basically a gear grind. This gear grind is also going to give you bonuses based on which classes you bring to combat. So very similar to element type advantages. You definitely want to bring specific classes here in order to do the maximum amount of damage you possibly can. And this gives you an opportunity to see some, you know, encounters against bosses that are slightly bigger than just other enemy waifus, which I always love to see. I hate when games only allow you to fight other waifus and other husbandos in the game. I want to be able to fight like big monsters and creatures and things like that, and this game does have that. You'll love to see it. And of course, you got to have some PvP as well. Very straightforward. I'm not sure how involved PvP can get because up until this point, I haven't seen any type of terrain modifiers. So I feel like this might just be a case of just like, who's the strongest wins, but I could be wrong. Especially, I mean, I feel like that has to be the case because in a situation like this, I can see the formation my enemy is in. So if need be, I can always kind of adapt here and completely counter the enemy. So this is probably just an opportunity just to, you know, have another gameplay mode to allow you to get some currency, to allow you to buy some things out of the shop, that type of thing. And lastly, in the category of gameplay modes that FG doesn't quite understand, we have this like little Leaper's Journey gameplay mode. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what purpose this gameplay mode solves, but there you go. You kind of unlock these tiles, you unlock encounters, get rewards. Pretty straightforward there. You see this little thing right here? Oh yeah, good job. Stand on top of that. This gives me heals and whatnot. But we'll keep on going here. What am I feel like I'm playing Minesweeper. There's a little coin there. Like a bootleg Minesweeper. I don't know. This kind of actually reminds me of Mobile Legends Adventure. Their labyrinth style gameplay mode was kind of similar to this. Oh, there goes another encounter. Yeah, this actually does feel a lot like a Mobile Legends Adventure, like straight up. Like the same exact kind of concept here. It looks like I can also grab buffs as well. So kind of like a bootleg labyrinth mode as well. So there you go. So there you go, my friends. A nice little look at Space Leaper Cocoon. Currently, there are 2 banners in the game. The rate-up banner for both of these characters, Queena and Phi, who I got both of these characters completely free to play, by the way. So for this video, let's just go ahead and do just the wide open banner. I could probably use some dupes for those characters, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, is that a purple? No, it's not. Dude, I thought, or a rainbow? It isn't. We did get a new character here. No, those are all dupes. Every single one of those is dupes. All right, let's do another little summon here. And another, I think this is gonna be just another sea of dupes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, all duperoonies. Now this is gonna be one of those games, it kind of does both things, right? So as you get duplicates, you're gonna get shards for the specific characters that you duped out. That's cool. You're also gonna get these slides, which can be used as a universal currency to buy any character that you currently have unlocked. So very similar to like Blue Archive or Oroica that we just covered recently as well. I'm gonna burn out all of my currency. Oh, that is a rainbow. There it is. Let's see if we get a new character here. Oh, hey, I've been wanting this character. Latikia. Latikia. Very, very cool. So we'll use her as kind of a way to show off the upgrade process here in the game. Very, very nice. Now, am I going to continue playing this one? I kind of might, dude. I kind of might. It's a real kind of chill, low-key game. It's an idle game as well. I might just keep it on my phone for a little while. Really cool waifus. I'm really curious to see what they do. Like I'm always down with sticking with the game until like the very first update to kind of see what direction they kind of head in. Is there anything else we're gonna get out of these banners? Pretty happy with the character that we picked up though. Like I can't even front. Dude, I can't tell the difference between like rainbow and like rainbow. Like I keep thinking that I'm gonna go ahead and use currency too, dude. We're gonna burn out all of this. FG, that's usually a sign of you never playing a game again. Dude, you don't know me. You don't know my habits. You don't know me, man. You don't know. Oh, there's another rainbow. Here we go. Wait. Oh, no, that's just a regular. All right, hold on. That's just a 1-star. Where is the... I don't want to do a full skipperoonie. You know what I'm saying? There goes a little bumblebee waifu. Okay. Oh, is this it? I think this was the rainbow. So I already have Moon here, who's a really good assassin. So I'm pretty sure that was it. Yeah, just a duplicate there. And we got 50 of her shards, so that's going to be really great to kind of dupe her up as well. Real big power increases here when you dupe up characters. In addition to that, you also unlock additional artwork as well. So I love it when games do that. Just gives you something to look forward to as you star up characters. I mean, if you're getting, you know, when you think about it, if your character is getting stronger, shouldn't they look like they're stronger in some way if they're progressing? Is this a rainbow? I feel like that was... Oh, double rainbow! What does this mean? It got the Sly Cooper waifu there. Dude, what did I tell you guys earlier in the video? If you have an underrepresented waifu fetish, your home is here. Shout out to Kate, though.
Starting from the physical side is fine, too.
Starting from the physical side is fine, too. Oh, my goodness. Kate, calm down. Little rock star waifu. Another Sly Cooper. And then this is a new character, too. Oh, another assassin. Oh, man. Dude, I don't even know what I want to do. I don't even know what I want to do. I was pretty set on powering up our girl here. Look at the art, though. Look at that. So since she's already 3-star, her 3-star art is unlocked. Let me give you guys a different example. See how this guy's only 1-star? And then these other artworks unlock as you start the characters up. So very straightforward. When it comes to starring up your characters, extremely easy. You can see the breakthrough right over here. I just got this dupe for my Moon, and that's gonna improve some of her skills there. And then once again, if I want to get more copies of this character's little gene files here, all I gotta do, go into the store, right over here under the gene points. Actually, I lied again, under the gene counters. And this is gonna be all of the characters in the game. So if you wanna get more copies of specific characters, I hope you recognize her little face portrait. You can see I've been buying a lot of her. And then there you go. You buy your duplicates right from there. Now, as far as powering up characters, very straightforward. It's an idle game, so you just increase your level. Eventually, you'll hit a breakthrough level. I'm not going to do it here because this currency right here is so scarce. You don't want to just be using this all willy-nilly, all right? But this will break through your character, allow them to continue leveling up and unlock more skills. As far as gear, very easy. Just hit that button. The game will auto-equip some gear for you and unequip some gear for you as well. And then as far as long-term progression, after you hit 5 stars, stars, there is an additional pathway here to get even more power beyond that, which is going to take, you know, more of those genes, some of these things, and then just the good old-fashioned generics as well. And the best part, you unlock even more illustrations. So there you go, my friends, a nice little look at Space Super Cocoon. My name is FG3000, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.